Hi everybody, welcome to my third Valentine's Day card. I was inspired over the week. We did a hangout chat on Google and a friend of mine did these birds. How they're stacked on top of each other and we laughed. I just enjoyed the picture. So I'm going to do a card today inspired by her. And what I'm showing you here with my phone is I had to play around with them to figure out how I was going to put them on the card. Of course, with phones, they always something with the photo. It wouldn't flip around for me, but at least I have it near me so I can make sure I put the birds the correct way. So today we're working with the Zig Color Real Brush set that I have, and I'm using, what I did was I took the the stick it paper and put it behind some watercolor and created stickers with these guys. So this is actual watercolor paper, and I had pre-stamped them and cut them out before starting the video, so at least that part would be done. And all I'm doing, I'm not adding any water. I'm using these strictly as, you know, like you would a marker type thing. Just straight to the paper and you're getting the full intensity of the color. Now if you want to do it the full watercolor effect, all you would do is put down your most saturated color in like your shadow areas and then use the water brush to pull the water, you know, the color out into different areas, so that way you have more of a shading technique. But on these guys, I just really wanted something vibrant and color to just really pop, you know. So that's what we're doing right now. And like I said, I'm not trying to do any special shading or anything like that. I chose orange for all their beaks because at the end we're gonna put a little bit of stickle on that. And I'm just picking the different colors. I think two of the birds, these last two, their colors are going to be similar, even though they are different pinks that I picked up. But, you know, it's Valentine's Day, so can you really have too much pink or red or purple? I don't think so. So I'm just, like I said, loading in the color. And on these, as far as my experience with them, I love these brush pens because they, like I said, you can blend them without water with each other. You can add water to make it a true watercolor effect. Check them out because a lot of people have been using them. They were really big last year, and of course I got on the bandwagon, and I'm glad I did because I really enjoy watercoloring. I find it very relaxing. So I would definitely suggest you know, you don't maybe have to get the complete set. They do have small sets like a 12 pack or I think it's 48. So you can start with something smaller. And this is our last one. And on this guy, what I decided to do was I did most of his pink with this one, and then I'm going to grab the darker one that I used from the other bird and put that on his wing, just to try to give it a little bit of contrast. And sorry, my band-aid is like center stage, but I kind of had a finger boo-boo, so I had to deal with it. Alright, so those are our birds. They are so much fun. Now you could really take this and go crazy because, like I said, they have dies. You can cut out pieces, build up the bird. We're not going to do that. What we're going to do is I got one of my distress inks and the stencil, and I got one of those finger daubers, and I'm going to use this heart stencil to fill in so it looks like there's hearts raining down for the background. Just bear with me, I had to get my daubers. Because, you know, you always come up with ideas and stuff is put away and you're like, oh, where did I put that? So that's all I'm doing right here. I just wanted something subtle for the background. Now, if you're worried about any type of moving or you know, it going wonky on you, just lay it down with some washi tape and you'll be good to go. But I just wanted to hit it real quick. And if it moved, it moved. I really wasn't too stressed about it. And there you have, I'm telling you, you guys, you gotta get some stencils. If you don't know about stencils, you need to get you some stencils. Get the basics. You know, snow falling, stars, hearts, just basic stuff that you can do for your background. Now what we're doing here is I'm laying down the stamps we're going to be using, which I have these arrows where it looks like it's giving you some direction, and then we're using the sentiment, will you be my Valentine? And I'm just pulling up my phone again so I can double check the order of the birds, because I wanted to make sure that they, you know, definitely look like the top bird was falling for you. Get it? Okay. So what I'm doing there is just taking the sticker backing from that stick it paper that I used when I cut out the birds, and I'm using that to adhere it to the card. And you can see I'm leaving the sentiment down so that way I make sure I'm leaving space for those two pieces. And then that's the bird falling. I think it's so cute. Alright, so we're going to ink up these stamps with the VersaFine black ink. Like I said, that is the best one for clear stamps. We're just going to press that down. Now, this time when I did the card, I did not use the clear embossing powder on the black onyx, and that's the one thing I think I would have done differently, only because I really like when it gives it that shine, even though it's just the clear embossing powder on top of the black ink. So real quick right there, I did the stickles on the beaks, and now I got the star of the show, which is sequins. We got some sequins out. Sometimes I wish some people could be in my head, because as soon as I just said that, why did "Who Let the Dogs Out" pop in my head? Alright, anywho, I'm laying down these sequins here, and I'm putting down 3 different shades of pink, and we're gonna, you know, of course use the multi-medium matte and our tweezers. And sometimes I lay them down, and that's exactly where I'm going to put them. And then as long as I have them in a general area, I kind of go with the flow and place them where I kind of think they need to be. Like something's missing, or I need something over there. Like there's no heart, so I needed that red one right there, you know. It's all about what makes you happy. That's why I always say, you know, yeah, people say put it in odd numbers, but if you're a person who digs even and you like how even looks, then go for it, because ultimately the person who's getting the card or the piece of artwork that you're working on, what makes it truly special is what you put into it. That's why they enjoy it, that's why they love it. So I try not to stress over rules and stuff like that. I go with how I'm feeling. Alright, and then while off screen there real quick, I just colored in the heart, because there was a heart shape in the sentiment, and then I'm just putting a little bit of stickles, because really you can't have enough stickles, you can't have enough sequins. And if I could have made this card a little bit bigger, I probably would have had some ribbon on it. Alright you guys, thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this card. Shout out to Beatriz again. We gotta keep doing these hangouts, and I will see you guys in our next video.